The first thing first is, remember, the motivation is your big why. WHY. Write it down. Your big why is the motivation. So what are your whys? Let me tell you my whys, some of my why. Why I'm doing what I'm doing. And this is so powerful that nobody can stop me from doing this anymore. Nobody can stop me from doing what I'm doing except God. Because I have that kind of motivation, because I have that big why. You know what are my whys? Number one, personal success. That's my personal why. I want to be successful. Number two, I want to feel good about myself, because when I will succeed, I'll feel good about myself. My third why, when I succeed and I achieve something, my confidence level goes up. My fourth why is, when I will achieve my goal, I will leave a legacy for my daughter. This is a huge why. If I fail, my daughter will learn to be a failure. I want her to be proud of myself. I want her to be proud of me, that she could say that her father was something extraordinary. He achieved everything financially, health wise, relationships, spirituality, career, everything. I was on the top. That's what I want my daughter to remember. What will the people who love me will say about me when I die? Oh, was he a lazy person? Oh, he was a lazy person. He was always sitting on the couch. Or you want people to say, the people who know you really well, you want those people to say behind you when you are gone, and your legacy is, what a person, what an energy, never got tired. I call myself a horse. I call myself a horse. If there is one animal I can choose to represent myself, my personality, you know what it is? A horse. So second point I want you all of you to do is, think of all the animals and think of, if there is one animal that can represent you, what animal is it? Are you brave enough to be like a lion? My second animal is the lion. I want to be that brave, and I perform that kind of bravery. So the lion, you do everything really fast. Are you a cheetah? Are you a leopard? Are you a horse? Are you an eagle? What is the eagle metaphorically? What is the eagle metaphorically? Eagle is somebody who can see that others cannot see, ahead of the time. So think of an animal that represents you. Once I was doing my counseling session, and I asked this question to my patients, and you will probably laugh, but it was a very tragic scene. I asked everyone to write down the animal that represents you, each of you. Somebody wrote tiger, somebody wrote horse like me, somebody wrote lion, somebody wrote giraffe because he was tall, he wrote giraffe. But one patient, you know what he wrote? Mouse. And when I looked at the results and I said, why did you choose mouse? He said, because I'm very fearful, I haven't achieved anything, and I'm always scared. So he thought he was a mouse. So maybe you will find it funny, but it was very tragic. So I discussed this matter with him, and I tried to change his mind. I discussed few things, and from the mice, I could bring him and made him at least a cat. So he said, yes, I'm very loving, and I want to do this, and his characteristics were very quite similar to the cat. I said, that's better. So you give yourself an animal as a symbol, so you know who you are. This will motivate you, this will inspire you. So whenever I think of my inspiration is the horse, and if I'm laying down, if I'm tired, let's say I'm tired. The other day I was tired and I did not want to go to exercise. So I try to do exercise every day. But sometimes you are stuck, you don't want to go to exercise. So I was thinking, oh, today I don't want to go. Then I think, who am I? I'm the horse. I'm the army general. How can I get tired? I stood up and I said, go. You have to self-motivate yourself by giving yourself an ideal picture in your mind. Now make two ideal pictures. One person that you idealize the most, and one animal that you feel should represent you. You remind yourself continuously that you are that person. You will remain motivated. How on earth I'm wasting time with these foolish people? How am I wasting time with this foolish company, or with this foolish company of surrounding of people? How am I wasting time with watching TV? Why I'm watching this news? I am better than this. I should be doing something useful. This will motivate. So your why am I doing this when I'm this? Your big why. My why is to be the best person possible. To be the best person I know. My motivation every day is to be the best person I know. And I try my level best to be the best person I know. Best in terms of knowledge, best in terms of wisdom, best in terms of behavior, best in terms of the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you think. When somebody misbehaves with you, the way you behave. Do you remain angry all the time? So think of that. Increase your overall goal. Don't confine yourself to one field that, oh, I want to be a doctor. No, you want to be somebody extraordinary that nobody has ever become. Why can't you think of that way? I want to become somebody who nobody has ever become. A doctor who is well known everywhere in the world. A doctor who is well known because of his skills, because of his knowledge everywhere in the world. So I wanted to be a trainer, a teacher, a clinician who is well known because of his knowledge. This is one of my other whys. Wanted to be well known all around the world because of my knowledge. My another why, a person who is remembered as a person who changed so many lives. So I want to change other people's lives. If you think about one why, and your why is that I just want to get a job as a doctor because in this country I have a medical degree and I cannot get a job. Is this a goal? Will this motivate you? How long? This will not give you the energy that will wake you up in the morning and late night until midnight you're still working and you hate to sleep. You will not get that kind of energy if you just have this kind of goal that if I get a job, my goal in my life is successful. I want to get residency because I want to be successful. That I just want a job. This is not enough of a goal. Think of becoming the best physician in the world. So increase the number of whys. So one why is I want to be successful. Another why is I want to increase my self-esteem. I want to increase my self-image. I want to feel better about myself. I want to increase my self-confidence. I want to leave a legacy for my kids, my family. I want to leave a legacy for my students that they will remember me with respect and with love and affection. One of my greatest dreams is that all of you remember me with love and respect. And that is one of my goals. That motivates me. Whenever I get a chance, now listen to me, this is very important. Whenever I get a chance when nobody is looking at me and I can do something wrong, you know what do? I think of you guys. Imagine any of your students sees this. What will the student think? Imagine if my daughter sees me doing this. Somebody offered me a cigarette and I think, what will my students think of me if they see me smoking? I should not even try this thing. What will my daughter learn? So think of this when you are given some opportunity where you can do something wrong, unethical, immoral, something that doesn't look nice. What will you do? Nobody is watching. You are all alone on the road. It's a red signal. Will you stop or will you drive? Will you break the law? That's where you test. So these kind of things motivate me all the time, that I want to be remembered as one of the best persons ever visited this planet. And we'll still make mistakes. We are human beings. You and I, we all will make mistakes. We are human beings. But the good human being is who acknowledges his mistake and doesn't repeat it and keep moving forward. And you will do a new mistake. So it's a part of life. Don't put yourself down that, oh, I made a mistake. Okay. So don't make yourself put yourself down.